Hi guys, welcome back to the channel of the Furry Goods Store. Thought I'd do a video about cat litter. I don't think I've done one of those before, but I thought I'd try something new and show the differences, differences between different types of cat litter. The main ones, I guess, of course, are the paper ones, which are the tubes, and which I'll insert some photos of the tube ones and all the different types. So recycled paper, which is the tubes, and then you've got the crystal, which is not ideal, which I'll talk about a bit later, and then you've got clay or sand. Now this one, as you can see, it says clay natural clumping. That does not look like clay. This is clay. This is the chunky one. This is from Coles. There seems to be a bit of a shortage of cat litter, clay cat litter, which does clump, and you can get scented ones which are really awesome. And it's very difficult to get in Coles and Woolies for some reason, so I got this. I prefer to go to Aldi because the clay is less chunky. This is what it looks like. Just get rid of that. Excuse me. So this is the clay. This is quite chunky. So if you compare the hand size, it's quite chunky. So the cat's been meowing at me, she doesn't like it. So I thought I would try the discounted bag. And now she's got a bit of a beach theme happening. I could do some Feng Shui in her litter tray. Let's do some Feng Shui for the cat in the litter tray. Just to give it a bit more pizzazz. There we go. Feng Shui litter tray. Just for something crazy. It is Friday after all. Yeah, this looks like sand. Does not look like clumping clay. So this was bought from Pet Barn. And it was on discount, so I thought I'd give that a go. And obviously you've got clumping clay. I do prefer it because there's no wastage then. You scoop out using one of these, you scoop it out and you don't waste it. The paper one, it seeps through and unfortunately you waste a lot because it still smells. And you can use it on guinea pigs and rodent pets, but they tend to eat it as well. Then they get blocked up, and then you've got a problem. So that's one of my main concerns when you're using it on small animals. And on cats, I don't find that it works because I run a side business called Chidlo Cleaning and Support because I am a support worker by trade. So do please have a look at my Facebook page and Instagram if you want to book any services in, if you're in my city in Perth, WA. Yeah, so it's becoming a problem with that side of things. Animals will eat it. And the crystal one, which not many vets recommend because the crystal actually stabs and jabs into the foot. When you step on it, it's the same thing. It actually hurts and it changes colour. It doesn't really do anything. And they don't always clump. So it's still a major problem. The crystal one kind of, I keep getting told it absorbs the smell, but it does actually hurt animals' feet. So I don't see how that's safe. And if they're crystals, they're made of non-natural substances, and it's fake, it would produce a chemical then, wouldn't it? My vet does not recommend crystal, and so clay or recycled paper tubes are the best option. So those are the only two things that I would honestly recommend. Fine clay is probably better. Better Night clay, I think it's called, but the one from Aldi is the best. If you do get desperate, Coles is pretty good. Coles or Woolies. Make sure you feel it with your fingers how big the clumps are. Sometimes on the bag it would actually show how big the chunks are. If you get desperate, you can buy the cheap ones that are small company branded. I've never used this one before, so it's a first. But I do prefer Aldi because the bags are larger and they're a good price. Compared to Pet Barn, they're very well priced. Pet Barn does sometimes have them on special, so you can do that. But it's also all about how much can you actually fit in your house. 15 litres is, this goes up to my knee, pretty much. That's my knee there. So this goes up to my knee, this bag, so it fits in my cupboard. So that's pretty much all I would recommend doing. So, alright, so that's it for now. And Feng Shui Cat Litter tray is ready to go. Excuse the poo, I'm in the middle of cleaning, but I thought I'd do a quick video about cat litter. So if the sight of the cat number 2 is offensive, then I do apologise. Because this was a last minute video. Sometimes I do that where I felt that I really need to talk about this because it's very important. That drives a lot of people nuts, and a lot of money is spent on things like this, and it's an ongoing issue. What works, what doesn't. It's all really up to the cat as well. So if you find you get a feedback from the cat, physical feedback, that they start pooping outside of the litter tray, then that's a sign it doesn't like it. If they have been litter trained, then that means that they don't like it, so a change is probably better. Another thing you can also do, which I recommend that if people with small animals do start doing this, is if you have a litter tray for your dog. Because I find that small dogs are more likely to do number 1 and 2, feces in your house, or they won't tell you, they won't make a sound, or they'll do it out of habit. They'll create a new habit and it will cause issues. I don't know why people don't have litter trays for small dogs and only cats. Even though their cats do go outside, there's only a litter tray for a cat. So wouldn't it make more sense to have a litter tray for a cat? So I'm going to talk to the Bullsbrook vet about this topic as well, whether it's something that does need to be addressed amongst public knowledge about cat litter trays for small dogs in the house. Because I think that it should be addressed and it needs to be available for all indoor pets, because bunny rabbits use a litter tray, guinea pigs use a litter tray, and why not small dogs? And I don't see this happening. There's this strange expectation that dogs need to go outside while the rest of the population of pets have an indoor litter tray. So to me, that's a major issue. And it's probably a topic that I'll probably bring up on my Instagram and my Facebook page. Please do give me feedback and your opinion about this topic. What do you think is right for cats and dogs? Should there be this thing happening where one gets a litter tray, the other one doesn't? Or what do you personally like to use? What are some of the things that you find works for you? How do you stop your pet from doing their business on the floor? Do you use sprays like I do, where you spray a certain area with products? What do you use? Natural chemical, non-chemical based things to clean that spot, to stop them from doing their business on your floor? How do you do your pets? All right, please let me know in the comments below. That'd be fantastic. I'd love to hear all your feedback and what drives you crazy. All right, that's it now guys. Bye. Oh, I've got to clean my litter tray and check my kitty. And I hope you have a good weekend. Bye.